a winner, the iOS platform. Despite Android's 84% global share versus iOS's 12%, that 12% is meaningful, or as a matter of fact, the only population that really matters if you're a retailer. 79% of mobile commerce on Black Friday was done from the iOS platform. In addition, order values were $122 versus 98, and conversion was even much higher, clocking at 3% versus 2% on the Android platform. This heat map of Manhattan shows Apple. As you can see, Manhattan is clearly iOS, and then as you move into the lower income household burbs, it lights up Android. Special note in Midtown Manhattan, which are bankers and lawyers who refuse to give up their crackberries. Our prediction for a loser, Amazon's private label Element Diapers that are being positioned around being environmentally conscious, which we do not find believable, versus Jessica Alba's Honest brand, which was inspired by Mrs. Alba's desire to have less toxic products for her children, and it's now built almost overnight a billion-dollar brand. The basic axiom of private label success, 80% of the value of the product for 60% of the price. Amazon diapers are being priced at near premium prices. Look for this to be dead on arrival, similar to the Amazon Fire phone. So winners and losers with respect to enterprise value. Where is the whole greater than the sum of its parts? At Richemont, we believe they're taking advantage of centralized CRM and integrating their boutiques with great concierge services, versus a Swatch whose scores would indicate that the management there is just hoping the internet is going to go away. LVMH versus Kering. LVMH has very weak enterprise scores, and that is low average digital IQ across its brand and a very broad standard deviation, meaning that there's very little coordination among the brands. Or put another way, corporate isn't earning their pay. Versus a Kering Group where you see obvious consistent platforms, great customer service, and in general sites that are easy to navigate and have consistent photography across all of the organization's portfolio brands. The Gap, deciding to innovate across all of its brands with things including in-store reservation of products where you can reserve something without paying for it and guarantee that you'll be able to pick it up or just check it out. A loser in our view when it comes to digital, J.Crew, that underwhelms. Based on its legacy background in direct and control of its distribution and outstanding merchandising, J.Crew should be a leader, and they are not. They are average, tied for 43rd out of 85 brands in our Digital IQ Index specialty retail. And finally, Uber tech banker Terry Kawaja reminded me that all of these innovation wars benefit the consumer. So the next time you're watching your 85-inch TV screen and are about to get into a car that is larger than a tank in the Korean conflict and can be filled with gasoline that on an inflation-adjusted basis is less expensive than it was 30 years ago, text your gratitude on your phone that you may have gotten for $1 with a contract that has more processing power than the original space shuttle. We'll see you next week.